Hi everyone, Dr. Greg Gillum with HumanFusion. Today we're going to review an article that's particularly timely in my coaching practice. I've been working with a couple of executives who are really dealing with this issue of burnout. And so I came across this article, shared it with them, and hopefully it will help you as well. It's entitled 6 Causes of Burnout and How to Avoid Them. It's from July 5th, 2019 issue of Harvard Business Review. Does this sound like you? Are you exhausted, annoyed, have feelings of under-accomplishment and under-appreciation, and you want to quit your job every day? Well, there's research that might be able to help you. It turns out that there's actually a WHO designation, a diagnosis for burnout. Who knew? And the researchers have identified 6 areas where you could experience imbalances that will lead to burnout. And if by working on them, they've been able to show that they've been able to save a lot of people's jobs and not cause the turnover. So let's look at least 2 of them in this video, and then we'll hit the other 4 tomorrow. Number 1 is workload. Do you have a workload that matches your capacity? And you have to think about capacity in terms of what your emotional capacity is right now. You may have the physical and mental capacity to do a lot more, but emotionally you may be actually kind of under the gun right now, and so your capacity has shrunk a little bit based on other factors. So the article talks about assessing these key areas when you're thinking about workload. Number 1, planning your workload. Are you spending enough time planning? Are you prioritizing in the right way? Are you delegating appropriately? As you move up in organizations, you need to be able to delegate very effectively. If you do not know how to delegate, please let me know. I can teach you how to do that. Saying no, a lot of people can't. And then finally, letting go of perfectionism. If you are a perfectionist, then you tend to ruminate on projects much longer than you should. And so some proactive effort on reducing workload through questioning these areas and being very honest with yourself can significantly reduce these feelings of burnout and perhaps provide some rest and maybe keep you around a little bit longer. All right, number 2 is a perceived lack of control. So this is where you lack autonomy, you feel like you don't have enough resources to do your job, you don't have enough say in the decisions that are being made. Does your boss contact you at all day, all night time frames, and where you feel like you're 24/7 on and you have to answer the call all the time? Are your priorities constantly shifting? Or is there just not enough predictability in your day-to-day to effectively perform your job? So what can you do? Maybe you can work with your boss to establish better boundaries. I hit this in a video series a few weeks ago, where we really have expectations created around time boundaries, right? So you don't feel like you're on 24/7. Is there an agreement that certain priorities will remain constant? And could you actually make a case for more or better resources to do your job more effectively? So workload and perceived lack of control are the first 2 things that you might be able to address to affect your feelings of burnout, and we'll address the other 4 tomorrow. If you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to HumanFusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting you as a manager and your management practice.